What's up, guys? So I just got home from an extra long day, and I thought about making this video actually a while back, and I wasn't gonna do it, but I took my CPap machine back today. So I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and have a conversation about this stupid thing, because I know it's probably some other people that are struggling with it just as much as I did. And again, I was like apprehensive about making this video because I'm almost like slick embarrassed about it, but not. But also, I don't know, just being a woman and having to wear that mask, it just did something to me. But that wasn't it. I've just gotten past it because my sleep apnea, like probably in the last couple of years, has gotten worse. So I'm thinking, okay, it's probably some ladies especially that's dealing with it that can't get past the whole look of it all. Luckily, I'm dating someone that doesn't care about that part of it. I've always dated, I can say my boyfriends, luckily, are never that shallow. So I wouldn't have a problem wearing the mask to bed with them. It's just the thought of it, and also the long-term effects. I think about like the long-term effects it may have on my face. I know that's really shallow, but like the mask itself, like I'm thinking like, could it leave like lines and create wrinkles by pushing my cheekbones in? I don't know, just creating wrinkles that aren't there. After like 10 years, it has to do something. Let's just be real about it. So I took it back because I just can't even tolerate it. Now, this is my second time actually trying to use it. Second. So the first, let me just start from the beginning. So get your wine, because I got mine. Just to make this video, I had to get some wine. I had to do something, because I just can't get past it. And hopefully you guys can help me with maybe some alternatives, because I have moderate sleep apnea. It was mild about 10 years ago. Now it's moderate. And I can only imagine it getting severe. And I'm only like 145 pounds, 5'3". So the whole weight thing, people always say overweight people have sleep apnea. That's not true. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people that have, moderate weights, underweight, not obese, morbidly obese or anything, and they have sleep apnea, and I'm one of those people. My mom actually has sleep apnea as well. She can't tolerate her machine. So I'm on here to let other people know they're not the only ones. I know there are other CPap videos, or sleep apnea videos. I'm not the only one talking about it, but just kind of like vain about it, and then also can't tolerate the machine anyway. But to let people know, ladies, you're not the only one that has sleep apnea. I too have it. And then hopefully get some answers. Maybe someone on here can give me some answers on what to do next, because I really want to have a restful night's sleep. So let's start over. So 10 years ago, I was noticing I'm very sleepy all the time, very tired. It doesn't matter what time I go to bed, I wake up tired. That's still the case. Some days are better than others. And so at the time, I'm thinking something's got to be wrong. So I go to the doctor. Well, I tell my doctor this, and she said, you know what? We need a sleep study. You need to have a sleep study done, because it doesn't make sense that you're tired all the time. You may have sleep apnea. And I'm thinking, well, my mom actually has it. So that's what I did. And so took the test, found out I had mild sleep apnea. And then for whatever reason, I guess they thought it was mild enough to not do anything about it, because nothing happened. Like they didn't schedule me for the because generally what you'll do now, 10 years ago I think it was a little bit different, but now what they'll do is you'll take 2 tests. You'll go to find out if you have sleep apnea. That's the first test, and they hook all these probes up to you. You know, it's real fun. Probes like all of in your hair. I feel like they were all like, were some on my back, or were they just my chest? And then my legs, I guess, kind of, I guess, detect movement there. I don't know. But they run all up and down you, and especially in your head and on your face and stuff. It's a hot mess. And so that's the first night. So they determine if you have it, and they're like, okay, yeah, you do. So second night is either 2 nights, or some places have gotten real good to where they'll actually have you, they'll wake you up like halfway through the night once they determine, which is really cool, because that's what happened to me this second time that I took the test 10 years later. They'll wake you up halfway through the night like, okay, we determined you have sleep apnea, and then they'll put the CPap machine on you to determine what the pressures will be, which is a lot more fun. It's a hot mess too. It's more of a hot mess, because just imagine you have all this stuff on you, and then to turn around and put this CPap machine on you, which basically blows air. I have obstructive sleep apnea, and what that is like my soft palate like collapses when I start falling into, at this point, it used to be deep sleep, but now it's like just falling asleep, because I start snoring just like that. And I can, even before I fall asleep sometimes, guys, I can feel like my throat almost closing up. It's really messed up. So sometimes I have like to position myself. Okay, I'm sorry about that. You're gonna see my phone said the storage is full. I don't even know how. It's nothing on it. But whatever. So yeah, I try to like position I have to like position myself sometimes just to get freaking air down my throat, because it's like sometimes it just, well, a lot of times it feels like it's like collapsing before I even get to sleep. So at this point I said, okay, enough is enough. Let's go back and try to do this sleep study. Of course, so I went to my doctor. They ordered a sleep study. Went to do the sleep study. Yeah, now it's to a moderate stage. You're like stopping, breathing. I can't remember how many times they said, but it was alarming. It was alarming. And also, in my last, well, it had gotten to the point now that I live alone again, that sometimes I'll wake up. I don't know why it started happening now that I'm back single, but I'd wake up and gasping for air. Like I'd feel myself like, and then wake up like so that scared me. So I went ahead and had another one done. So we did the CPap, did the whole putting the probes on you, lubing you down. There's like lube involved too, like putting it sticky like stuff, lube kind of stuff, putting this putting the probes all in your hair and all of that. Slept the night. They told me, yeah, you actually have it's moderate this time. You have stopped breathing so many times during the night, which is, I was like, okay, no wonder I can't remember anything. I'm always dog tired. It's ridiculous. So this particular place, for whatever reason, they told me I had to come back. Instead of breaking it up, like I said earlier, coming in halfway through the night, wake up, let's put the CPap on you and see what the levels should be. All right. They were going to have me come back again another night. I didn't like the actual doctor's like bedside manner. She just got on my nerves. So I went to another place, And they said, well, based on the study that you have, what we can do is just give you a CPap machine and adjust the pressure to what we think, based on this test, what we think it should be. Okay, so I do that, and I mean, I come home. Let me show y'all the mask. I don't have the machine anymore. It's called ResMed. That's what the name of the machine was called. And this is the name of the mask. And they give you, when you go for this study, they give you several fittings for mask type. So you can do like the full face. Michelle wasn't doing that. My real name's Michelle. People call me Shelly. Wasn't doing that. No. Then there's a nose pillow, what they call nose pillow, and so it just goes directly in your nose. And it's I shouldn't say very comfortable. Nothing is very comfortable trying to sleep and there's something shoved up your nose or on your face. This is the mask, and then this is the tube that goes to the machine. You just plug this in the machine. There's somebody's car going off, not mine. Oh, dang. Yeah, neighbor. So, this is most comfortable for me. At first, I tried the nose pillows, and it was so much direct air that it would make me lose my breath. And my pressure, I think the first time was adjusted to like 0 to 15. So after you fall asleep, this machine can kind of detect where you need to be and start feeding you this air, right? And mine would get up to about an 8. Now mind you, it's set to 15. Mine would get up to like an 8, and I just couldn't take it, and I would like rip it off because it would like make me lose my breath. I'm the type of person, I can't like put my head like out of a moving car, you know what I'm saying? Because the air just takes my breath away. So I don't even know how I was going to do this from the jump, but I was desperate. I'm desperate for some sleep. I don't want to start looking old before my time. So anyway, so that was with the nose pillows. Couldn't take it. So went back, got fitted for this. The air is not so concentrated, just going straight up your nose. It's at least surrounding your nose, so it fits on there like this. This is so stupid, y'all. And then when certain hairstyles, I couldn't even get this thing on. Like right now. Look at it. How stupid is this? I guess it's a matter of life or death, though. I guess if I could tolerate it, I would wear it, y'all. Hold on. Yeah, it goes like that. And then it snaps like this. Snaps like this. I can't remember where you can tighten it. Oh, you can tighten it over here, but I'm not going to do it right now. I guess I could tighten these earrings off. But, yeah. So this is it, right? So you're like trying to sleep through this. I sleep on my side at night. So that was another difficult thing. And I sleep on both sides. With this, you're stuck to one side the entire night. I mean, how comfortable is it for me to say the machine's over here, to turn this way? You got this over here like this? No. So I'll be stuck to one side. It's so ridiculous. And so this was the most comfortable, but I still couldn't take it because I would wake up again around like when it would get up to about the same pressure, 8 or whatever, and just wake up and just like rip it off because I'm like another thing it would do is like they said a small percentage of people go through this. I don't see how it's a small percentage because it's air being pumped in your body. I would have so much gas, y'all. It's ridiculous. Like my stomach would be so full of air, where some kind of way I'm swallowing air. Because I sleep with my mouth closed. That's another thing. So these are like good for people to sleep with their mouth closed. If you sleep with your mouth open and you have sleep apnea, you need the full face. Let's make up all of that. But yeah, you need the full face. You can't, because once you open your mouth and this air is being forced down, it'll feel like you're suffocating. So that's another thing. So I say, you know what? I can't take it, because another thing, insurance won't pay for it unless you can go so many days, right? You still gonna have to pay something out of pocket, but you have to go so many days, consecutive days, for 4 hours at least a night with this thing before they'll pay. Mine was 30 days. I guess it may depend on your insurance, you know, but mine was 30 days. I couldn't make it 2 weeks, because I'm like, okay, something got to give. I need some sleep, right? So anyway, so I took it back. I said, you know what? I would rather just figure something else out, and I took it back. That was the first time. And then what made me go back and try it again? I said, you know, I think it was like months later. All that, y'all know, some of y'all watched my video about when my dad passed last year. I said, you know what? Let me try this again, because I need this for my health. I need to be able to sleep through the night, just for my health, you know? All right, so I go back, have another sleep study done to say, and they were like, well, because I went to the doctor and I said, I can't tolerate that thing. And they said, well, the levels may be off. You know, remember, we didn't test you. So we need to do a full test on you and then determine what the pressures should be. Because that other doctor did whatever she did, and we just kind of went with those results. So I went through the whole thing again, and the pressures were lower this time, but I still couldn't do it. Still, the whole, like, the air was going down, like I still was full of gas. I couldn't, like, I literally probably made it through a week and a half, 2 weeks, and gave up. It was so bad. The guy that I'm dating now, it was funny, because I was like, hey, can you help me meet compliance with my insurance? Wear this thing. Because he snores too. It's funny. So I said, wear this thing. See if you can sleep better. Now, it's bad because he sleeps with his mouth open. So it wasn't going to work anyway. But he was willing. He's so sweet. He's willing to try. Right? He's willing to try. So he puts it on. And he couldn't make it like 2 hours. He waking up. He's like, babe, I can't take it. I just literally can't take it. Like, and he would like literally take it off and be like belching, burping. He's like, dude, I got so much gas. This thing is ridiculous. I don't know how anybody can do it. It's making me lose my breath. This thing will kill somebody. And I said, exactly. I can't tolerate it. So I took it back yesterday. I still owe them some money. Then I'm gonna. It's so hard parting with money, and you didn't even use it. And I still have the mask, because you're stuck with this. So I have the mask, and then like the water reservoir, because this stuff, I guess, is, you know, nobody else is going to wear this after me. It carries germs and stuff. But the actual machine, you can clean it up to give to somebody else. It's a rental. You can buy them, but they're pricey. And you still have to go to the doctor to adjust the pressure. So there's that. So if you guys know of, like, anybody out there that's had surgery, because I guess that's my next option. I'm gonna have to pay for that out of pocket, because that's another thing. To meet compliance, I would have had to do the CPap for 4 hours a night at least for 30 days, and then say I couldn't do it to maybe be eligible for surgery. And the doctors, and they may just be pushing this, like saying surgery doesn't work, because they want you to be long-term using it, machine. But all they're like saying surgery doesn't work, and just like soft palate. Okay, y'all, let me wrap this up because it did it again. But yeah, the doctors like said that the soft palate's gonna grow back, and you're still gonna be right back in the same position, having to have a CPap. So, if you guys have any information on what I could do, oh, let me show y'all this. I did buy this as well. After, like when I knew I was gonna take it back. Sleep Apnea Relief by Nature's Right. You ever heard of that? I don't know if it works. I've only taken it one night. I don't see how it would help with obstructive sleep apnea, but the site said it does. So, I don't know. I'm going to try it. I took it one night and I couldn't tell. But it's like $30-something a bottle. On the site, it's like 40-something. I got it from Amazon. So, and it's only 30 pills. Yeah. But I'll pay for some sleep. If I have to just get this for the rest of my life, that's what I'll do if I don't do the surgery. But you guys comment below. Let me know what you think. Let me know if some of you ladies and men and gents are struggling with sleep apnea and cannot tolerate the CPap, and what are you doing to resolve it? Okay? Until next time, guys, hopefully I can get some rest at some point. Lord, today. Yeah, hopefully I can get some rest. I'll see you guys next video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.